Hi, I'm Carmen Shults, and this is my story. I'm soon to be 30 years old, and I feel it's time to share my story of how Christ has moved in on my life and my marriage. In May of 2009, my husband and I had been married a little over 5 years, and I got some life-changing news that he had been unfaithful to me and our marriage with another woman. During this time, I felt very lost and very confused, and I felt betrayed. I began to blame God for all that had happened. I did ask God why a lot. I became very angry with God. I started asking questions like, how could this happen to me? I wasn't perfect, but I felt like I had been a really good wife, and I felt like my story was ending. Over the next several months, I had to make a big move. My husband and I separated for 4 months, and I had a cousin in Simpsonville who supported my decision. So I moved to Greenville at that time, and she attended First Baptist Simpsonville, so naturally I visited the church with her. I was very lonely and depressed when I came, and that was not like me. I've been in church my whole life, and it was always my happy place. But I felt just very distant and separated from God at this time. And I had daily thoughts of divorce, and that it would just be the easy thing to do. And then there were days where I just felt like it would be better if I wasn't here anymore. This was not just my husband's problem anymore. It was mine. Every time I would think, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do, the Holy Spirit would say, no. You keep praying for him, and you keep praying for your marriage, because I'm not done with you and Jeremy yet. After attending First Baptist for several weeks, I decided I would go to ladies' Bible study on Wednesday morning. And after the first Wednesday morning, I ran into Paige Shockey in the parking lot, and I began to share my story with her just on a personal level, and she told me that she thought she had someone who could help me through this time in my life that had been through similar circumstances. And her name was Noelle Lawson. And it took me a couple of weeks to reach out to Noelle. But I'm so glad that I did, because Noelle she's been that woman in my life that the ladies ministry at this church just provides. There's a mentorship with her. I have an accountability partner, someone that I can call day or night. And I know that she's going to direct me to Christ, and she's going to direct me to the Word. She's not going to give me her opinion. She's going to give me biblical truth. After this 4-month period was over of my husband and I's separation, he moved to Greenville as well, and we started to recover our marriage. And during this time, we continued to seek biblical counseling together, and God started to put our marriage back together. He started to work in our lives. Every day we would submit to Him and just give our marriage back to Him. And now, after 10 years of marriage, I'm finally sharing my story. It's time to share what Christ has done in us and what He's done in our marriage. And I'm pleased to say that we have 2 daughters. Kaylin Nicole is 9, and we had Cora Olivia, and she's 2. If you know someone this weekend who's hurting or has been through similar situations that I've been through, I would just encourage you that there is hope. I thought for a time that there was no hope, there is and redemption. There is a peace that can come, and God can take our mess and turn it into a beautiful picture. You just have to take that first step and get over your pride and reach out to somebody, and God will take care of the rest. I'm excited about the future. I'm excited about what God's going to continue to write in our story. I'm excited about how He's going to use our story to help other couples. We've already been able to share our story just on personal levels with people, but I felt like there was some women this weekend that needed to hear my story and know that God can redeem anything, and all things are possible with Him. And I believe that now. I am living proof that God does not abandon us. He is faithful, and He is the author and finisher of our faith.